Hello, everyone. Welcome to Night Sky Wisdom and Tarot. I'm Alex, and I'm here to bring you a couples reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Welcome, cross watchers, as well. I ask that you leave me a little tip on my channel by hitting that like button. It's not required, but what it does, it really helps out with YouTube algorithm because it lets YouTube know that people are interested in the content, in addition to the views and the comments. And it also is a great energy exchange for tarot. So what are we doing here? We're going to do couples only, not dating, not kind of like each other, not we talk, but it's not like clear on whether no, this is for established couples, marriages, whatever. I'm going to do a 9-card spread. It's going to be your energy, the relationship or the connection, and then their energy. Top row is going to be the outward energy projected in each area, you, the connection, them. The center is going to be the heart of the state of the relationship. And then the bottom row is going to be the unseen energy. I don't know why I always step over my words trying to say that. Then after all of that, I would do the advice. It'll either be an oracle card, tarot, or a combination of both, but it'll be separate from that. And also, I will clarify as needed to get more details about specific aspects of the spread. So let's get into it. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What are the messages for Scorpio, Sun, Rising, Venus, North Node in their present relationship? Spirit, what are the messages for Scorpio, Sun, Rising, Venus, North Node in their present relationship? Got you. And as I pull this spread, also know that I love a good old, happily ever after reading, but this is not that kind of channel. So if something's off, I'm going to let you know it's off. If Spirit is giving an underlying toxic issue that needs to be addressed, then that's it. That's what I will say. But I'm also not anti-love on this channel. So if it's positive and it's unicorn, farts, and rainbows, then that's what you're going to get, okay? It's all about growth here. So please don't take it the wrong way as though, I'm against relationships or something if it doesn't come out perfect. But tarot is about working on what we don't necessarily see. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get into this reading, my dears. So, Scorpio, the heart of the reading, we have 8 of Pentacles. This is the status of the connection as it stands now, if this is your reading. So this could mean a couple of things, which is where the clarifying comes into play. Let me focus this card. It could indicate that a lot of actual work is being done, not just spiritual work, but actual outward work to build this relationship to the status where you both want it to be. So what I mean by outward work, on a spiritual level, yes, you may be talking about love languages and praying together, meditating together, all of that good stuff to grow the spiritual connection, but also meeting each other halfway with regard to actual requirements. So let's say you are a night owl and they're a morning person, them learning to be a little bit more respectful about your boundaries with regard to that. Let's say that they are neater, you're more messy, so you meeting them halfway and doing the work to meet their need and to keeping the home environment clean. Things like that is what I get for 8 of Pentacles for a relationship read. Actually tangible, seeable things that show that you're both working on the connection. Your present energy is the Tower. Tower is about rapid change so that you can out with the old, in with the new. So this could indicate that you're doing some work on you to meet the needs of this relationship, and you've decided that the relationship is so important that you are willing to just let go of some ways of thinking and being that you had that aren't conducive to the health of this relationship. Okay? That's a good space to be in. They are in current 5 of Wands energy. Now, 5 of Wands can be seen as somebody being a little bit argumentative, but a lot of times I get 5 of Wands as more of an internal conflict. And so they want for this relationship to get to the next level, as indicated by this light up here, but it's like they have some inner conflict about how to do it or what they should let down. Okay, I'm hearing clearly. It's about them having almost an identity crisis, knowing they want to compromise, knowing they want to be in a relationship, but it's testing their identity of self. And so it's not about them not wanting to meet you halfway and to have this relationship be healthy, but maybe this is further along than what they've been in any other relationship. And so they're kind of having a crisis about, well, how much is healthy for me to compromise versus now I'm compromising my wants and needs. So there's a lot of in their head action. You may not see that, but this is what the tarot's for, right? They may need some reassurance that you aren't trying to change them. You just want compromise to get to a common goal. Okay, so let's see. Where are we going next with this? The underlying unseen energy of the relationship. You know what? Make someone... Listen, I pull these cards. I'm not necessarily looking at every single card as I pull them. So some of them I don't even really see until I get into the reading. Now, we just talked about the Five of Wands and how they're probably having an inner conflict about them versus the relationship. Look at what the underlying unseen energy is of the relationship. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is often identified as single energy, but that's not a negative thing. It also confirms this energy of your partner feeling like Nine of Pentacles is about honoring yourself in the midst of any situation. In this card, she's so focused on what she's doing and the bird and the trees and the beauty of things around her and her pentacles, and she's enjoying that. It's not that she's not necessarily connected to anyone else or in love with anyone else or about being in a relationship, but she really enjoys these different aspects of her life in her. So what the unseen energy could be is that is something that may be a struggle as far as maintaining that Nine of Pentacles energy while giving Eight of Pentacles to kind of meet in the middle and work on this relationship. However, outwardly, it's like y'all are both very passionate and feeling very drawn to make these changes. So the health of the relationship overall, let's just go ahead and get this out here. It looks pretty good. This isn't for anybody that's having an all-out, knock-down, drag-out battle moment. The health of this relationship looks very good, and both parties are willing to put in work. This is, I call it a tweak, a reading that's more about little minor tweaks, I feel, than it is about anything major. And just giving you insight into what's going on in their mind. If they ever feel like you feel hesitation about them wanting to do something, or like they feel burdened with doing what it is that you need them to do for the relationship, it isn't about the task being too much. It isn't about them not loving you. It's just that, you know, they're struggling with making sure they maintain their own identity. And the funny part is, in your unseen energy, you have Nine of Wands. More of this Nine's energy. And Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. But the wounded warrior perseveres and moves on to the next battle. So you have some things, let's see, it's not a bad card, but what it says to me is that you also have some things in which you like want to protect who you are and what you believe in at all costs. And while you may know this, you may not see that you too have some ways or some ideas or beliefs that you're a little bit leery about. I won't even say that you're being asked to drop them, but you're very cognizant of not compromising them. And that in itself may reflect in how you two engage with each other. But you are looking to let go. So if there was some so this Nine of Wands could have been the result of you compromising yourself in previous relationships. And so maybe you brought a little bit of defensiveness into this one, but I see whatever it is that you brought into this one that isn't conducive to a healthy relationship, you're willing to allow the tower to fall. And your overall energy is King of Cups. So you're very self-aware. You have your feelings about things. You have your intuition about things. But your feelings don't control you in a negative way. You control and understand and alchemize the energy from your feelings. Their energy, again, Five of Wands, but the underlying energy, what you don't see and what they might not see, is that it's like at a tug of war with what they already intuitively know, that this, I'm hearing that card, it is safe for you to love. I don't even know what deck that's in because I don't have it. I think it's it's a love oracle deck. but I'm feeling that it is safe for you to love energy in this Fool card. So they know deep down, there's an inner knowing that it is safe, that is conflicting with their present headspace in which they're, yeah, it's like, I know it's safe, but I don't, but what if I give up too much? Is it going to turn unhealthy? Is it going to turn into me being a simp? That's male or female energy, mind you, whatever it may be. But the beautiful thing is, regardless of this inner conflict, deep down they know, and they're actually aware, and maybe are aware, more aware than what we realize of the Fool energy, because that's the conflict in itself. The desire to just be free and open and do what's needed. And I think that scares them a little bit. Like, I'm willing to let go of all this stuff. Why am I willing to do this? Why am I willing to meet their needs so much? Because it's safe. But they get a little locked up in their head sometimes. Beautiful energy that they're willing to put forward to the connection, or that you see from them, is this Empress energy. It's all about love and nurturing and abundance and growth and elevation. And it's like, I'll upgrade you energy. Not that you need upgrading. It's just something about this person where you all can do great things together because of their willingness to nurture this connection and nurture the best in you, is what I'm hearing. Look at this. This is you. So this is what you all are giving off in the relationship. This is you, King of Cups. This is a relationship, Knight of Wands, which is very passionate and attractive and all of that good stuff. And then the Empress. And even as below energy, the unseen energy is not bad. It's you, Nine of Wands, which is, I've been through a lot, but I'm here and I'm still standing. Nine of Pentacles for the relationship, trying to maintain your individual identities while nurturing this connection. And then the Fool energy. So I don't, like, this is beautiful, really. It's just about two souls coming together and trying to get it right. That's it. I almost want to cry. Like, it's really, the energy is really beautiful. Okay, so let's clarify what your Nine of Wands in the unseen energy is. Where is this? Again, it's a perseverance, but it could come with a little bit of lingering defensiveness that is not needed, but you're willing to let it go. So since you're willing to let it go, let's see where it comes from so you can be a little bit more aware of how to let it go, if that makes sense. Spirit, what's this Nine of Wands unseen energy for Scorpio? Please make clear this Nine of Wands unseen energy for Scorpio. Okay, we got it. And yeah, the World, Ten of Pentacles, the Hermit. Yes, you are willing to, like, whatever cycles that you went through before are over, and they're leading you to this Ten of Pentacles in this relationship. But there is some inner work to be done about, what led you to be the wounded warrior in the first place. But I don't even get it. It's like really heavy. It's little things you may do that are just residue. Oh, okay. Let's clarify. Gosh, this is very clear to me. I don't want to rush your reading. The Tower energies. Okay, let's clarify the Tower. Specifically, what are the habits or ways Scorpio is willing to let go? But let's make sure that if we're going to tear down the Tower, we destroy everything in it that needs to go, right? Let's see. Please clarify this present energy of the Tower and what needs to be washed away for Scorpio, or torn away for the sake of this relationship. Oops. Ooh. Ace of Pentacles, the Star, the King of Pentacles. Okay. There's a lot of Pentacles energy on your side. There's a lot of Pentacles energy in this reading. I'm wondering if you've been burned financially. There may be, I'm feeling strongly that there was some kind of, So basically, this relationship is your wish fulfillment. That's clear as day. I'm getting equal give and take energy, even though this isn't Six of Pentacles. But something about this Ace of Pentacles with this star is like, it's like not only showing, it's proving. And that evidence is there. And this person, their idea of this person is King of Pentacles. They're established, they're in their power, they're and I don't know why I'm feeling that this is them more than you. And maybe you as well. You're financially stable, you're abundant. There's some fear based off of the Pentacle energy though. So maybe you've been burned before in a sense financially. There was some threat to your stability beyond just emotional stability in the past. But it's so vague as far as to the past energy and so confirming as to the present energy. Again, I feel like it's mild residue, which is why the Tower is there, because you are willing to let that tower fall. This person is really showing you they're willing to invest. The Eight of Pentacles at the center, they're doing the work with you. So if you've been burned in the past in a way that created also financial hardship for you, this is further confirmation that this is your reading. But as above, you are in acknowledgement and recognition of that. And you kind of have control over those feelings in the sense where you know they come up every now and then, but you try to draw a line between you feeling a way based on that and how you project those feelings into this relationship. I do feel like you are cognizant of not letting that seep in a negative way. And Spirit is just, it's almost like a kudos to you for acknowledging that, and keep up the good work, because it's so vague. Like whatever that was in the past, Spirit is saying that is so insignificant to what you have going on now. It's not even really clarifying what it was. It's just where you're going to and where you're headed to. Okay. So let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles at the heart of the reading. What is the work being done in regard to this relationship? What is this Eight of Pentacles in regard to this relationship? Six of Pentacles, yeah, equal give and take. There's the Tower again. There's the Tower again. Equal give and, y'all. Oh. Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. Tower, letting the tower fall. All of the pain from the past, all of the defense mechanisms and the self-preservation ways of acting in self-preservation mode, it's gone. Six of Wands on their side, they want victory. You want equal give and take. Y'all are both willing to let go of things that don't meet the objective. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. Now let's talk about this Nine of Pentacles underlying energy. No. Let's clarify their Five of Wands. I feel like their Five of Wands is connected to this Nine of Pentacles, which is just really wanting to make sure they're not giving up too much in an unhealthy way. It's not that they're selfish at all. At all. Not getting that. I think, and I always say I think, and it sounds like I'm not sure. I am feeling and channeling. Spirit is saying, this is an opportunity for you to give them some reassurance, right? This isn't about codependency or insecurity or anything like that. It's not that kind of thing. It's just that, you know, they may not be verbalizing it very well. They just need some reassurance that you appreciate what you're doing, but you know, you're not trying to change them at their core. You appreciate who they are. They may need some reassurance, because that's their hiccup, is not wanting to feel like they're just completely compromising their individual self. Spirit, what is this Five of Wands? Two of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Strength card. Yeah, that's all it is. It's all it is. Two of Pentacles is about balancing things out. They want to make sure that they're doing this in balance and from a healthy space. That's all. It isn't even about, like, if you ask them, could you, oh, it's a big thing for me if you fill up my tank every day before you come home or whatever. And it's like, okay, I don't mind doing it. It's not about putting the gas in the car, but I've already done X, Y, and Z. It's not like they're keeping tabs. It's just like the love and the connection is so strong. They're afraid of getting so sucked up in it only to end up disappointed. It's just that temporary, we're getting to that, like, me trusting the connection type thing. Okay, so they're trying to maintain that balance between their individual selves and this connection. Eight of Swords is about being in your own head and feeling trapped sometimes, but you're really not. You're just not. Your own thoughts are what's trapping you. And I again feel like they're probably not communicating this very clearly, if at all. This Eight of Swords is almost the antithesis of the Eight of Wands to me, because the Eight of Wands is about clear communication as well. So they're not communicating it. And Strength card, they're trying to do so in balance. Again, confirming this Two of Pentacles energy. They are trying to do it from a healthy place. So work with them a little bit. And if you feel the hesitation from them, know that it's not, again, about a desire to, or lack of desire to make you happy. They just want to also know that they're being honored in the process. So let's clarify. I was like, do I need to clarify any of this? Let's clarify this Empress. This is just being nosy. So Spirit, I hope, please clarify this Empress energy about, like, what they're outwardly willing to do and give to this connection. And because also I want you to, like, Spirit wants you to understand how much, you know, that what you see, the effort that they're giving is valid. You are not overvaluing it. Maybe in the past that was something that was an issue for you, is you gave too much value to efforts that really didn't deserve. It was more like they turn out to be just manipulative tactics. But this is like authentic Empress energy coming from this other person. Hold on, let me. Okay, this is authentic Empress energy coming from this other person. Spirit, can you clarify this Empress energy coming from this other person, just to give Pisces more confirmation about this situation? Did I say Pisces? I'm sorry, y'all. Scorpio. I hope I didn't do that before. Scorpio. What is it? Seven of Cups. Two, yeah. Three. You are the one that they have chosen. It's you. They had plenty of options. That really weren't options. It's not, I'm not saying this to say like, oh, they could have been anywhere where they chose. It's not like in that cocky type of way. But the reality is they had options. It wasn't like you were something that they fell into. It wasn't like, oh, I have nothing else to do. Because sometimes we get in those type of relationships. We know good and well this person isn't the person. They don't give us that feeling. We don't feel that connection. We didn't grow into it, because it's not always instant passion. But it's like more, sometimes we get in these relationships are more like, we keep spending enough time with the same person, we will convince ourselves that this is a relationship, when really, honestly, it was just that we fell into the connection. This is like, no, this person had options. They thought clearly about where their heart lied and their passion lies, and they chose you, and they're willing to collaborate and give to you and work with you in any way necessary to continue building this connection. So it's beautiful. Okay, so let's get the advice. I think we kind of have the advice. It's just work with them, communicate, right? I feel like that's the advice. But I want to do, let's do a soul's journey, and then we will wrap this up. So Spirit, Holy Spirit, Father, Ancestor, what is the message or the advice for Scorpio with regard to continuing the beautiful energy of this connection and meeting their needs and making sure your partner's needs are met? What is the advice for Scorpio? Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So that to me just says stay on the same track. I don't know. This isn't really about shifting anything. It's just about understanding slight things that question marks about the situation. What am I doing? I'm trying to get the book so I can read the expanded version of Discipline. It is time to open up and be completely honest with yourself. Oh, that's denial. Sorry. Your soul has a goal, but it has also chosen to incarnate into a world of distractions. Earth is a dimension of obstacles and challenges, but you have been given discipline as your birthright. It is time to remind yourself what your soul has come back to this planet to learn. This is a great opportunity to reevaluate your priorities and go about your daily tasks with a new system of managing your life instead of being the passive recipient of whatever comes your way. Reminder to stay engaged with this connection, to pay attention to each other's feelings, to ask questions when you need to ask questions, okay? To talk things out. And I feel like y'all are already on that path. This is just saying stay consistent in your commitment to working on this connection. Distractions can easily get us off the work of our soul, and if we give into this apathetic impulse, we can miss many well-placed and pre-planned teachings needed for our inherent growth. Learn that the satisfaction of a task completed is more emotionally rewarding than a task delayed. So keep up the good work. Keep doing the work. It is not in vain. You guys are set up for success as things stand right now. So I hope this helps, my dear Scorpios. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next reading, y'all be safe. I love ya.